Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Ironhead Cards. This is going to be our first mail day. I think I'm going to try to do mail days on Fridays, so try to make that a regular thing. I'm just talking about some stuff I've either gotten on eBay or received in the mail and maybe opened off camera or something like that. But we'll do Friday mail days kind of moving forward. So this is our first mail day, and I wanted to review this product, 2020 Panini Prizm Draft Picks NBA Collegiate Basketball Trading Cards. I actually got this as a Christmas gift from my friends Maury and Amanda. So thank you, Maury and Amanda, for this. They ripped it for me live over Discord, and we had a great time kind of reviewing what was in the box. You know what, like, honestly, just initially my thoughts on this product, I had read like, Draft Picks Prizm, it doesn't do as good as like, professional Prizm and stuff like that. But man, we pulled some fire from this box, or I should say Maury and Amanda did, and I was pretty excited to receive it. So thanks again, Maury and Amanda. But today I wanted to go over some of the highlights from this box, and also kind of break down my top 5 rookies in 2021 to keep an eye on that are not the top 3 picks. So LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, like those guys obviously are very good, and everyone's going to be vying for their rookie cards once Optic and Prizm comes out. But I've got 5 more guys that I've got my eye on that I think are going to fly under the radar a little bit, or maybe they're not, but they're just not getting as much buzz, but they're having a really good start to the season. We're about 10, 12, 13 games into this 2021 season, and I think these next 5 guys are going to be really cool to follow. So starting off, let me go ahead and show you the top 3 guys I got in the box. Starting things off, number 1 overall pick. This was actually a really good card. This is a silver Prizm of Anthony Edwards base. Well, not base, it's a silver Prizm of him in the box. There were 2 silvers in that box. One was this Anthony Edwards. The other one was a Crusade Cole Anthony, who is off to a little bit of a struggling start in Orlando. And then we also had an autograph. Anyway, so silver Anthony Edwards base. Really happy to have that one. We also have a base Crusade of Anthony Edwards. Let me get that focused. There we go. A base Crusade of Anthony Edwards. And we had a base of Anthony Edwards. So happy to have him. He's kind of struggling a little bit, I would say, to start with the T-Wolves. Not shooting a really high percentage, but I think he'll get it straightened out. He still has a lot of time, obviously. And then, of course, the guy that everyone's talking about, LaMelo Ball, a lot of people's favorite for Rookie of the Year. He's done some really good things off the bench for the Hornets, and he shot the ball pretty well. In his numbers, like in terms of rebounds and assists, proving he's more well-rounded than I would have thought. So he's having a really good rookie year. I have a red ice of LaMelo, Crusade, and I have a base Crusade of LaMelo, and I have a base of LaMelo. So happy to get 3 LaMelos. And then the other guy in the top 3 was James Wiseman with the Warriors. We got a red ice, a global prospects of James Wiseman. We got a regular global prospects of James Wiseman, and then we got a base James Wiseman. So James Wiseman off to a pretty good start with the Warriors. I think he's started every game, and a big man that can shoot threes, which is great for that team, and he's rebounding pretty well. So hey, future's looking bright for him with Golden State. Okay, so let's get back to, I guess, what these 5 guys to keep an eye on, and I actually printed out a little sheet of their stats so I can kind of walk you through it and like kind of sound like I know what I'm talking about. But all right, without further ado, number 5 rookie outside of our top 3, Tyrese Maxey from the 76ers. He was drafted number 21 overall. Played in 12 games, 3 starts. He's averaging 11 points per game. But I would say the really big thing with him is he scored 39 points against Denver on January the 9th. So anytime you can score 39 points in an NBA game, especially as a rookie, you must know what you're doing. So I was happy to get 2 cards of him. I got 1 red ice of Tyrese Maxey and 1 just base of him. So really happy to get a Tyrese Maxey, a guy to keep an eye on, especially scoring the 76ers. There's a lot of point scorers there, so to get some points there, that's pretty impressive. All right, our number 4 guy to keep an eye on is Denny Avdija. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that wrong, but Denny. Wow, Denny has had a pretty darn nice start to his career as well. He started all 11 of his games for the Wizards. He was the number 9 overall pick. He is a small forward, but a big guy, 6'8", and he is a big guy that can shoot. I mean, he's shooting 46% from 3-point range, averaging 7 points, about 4 boards. So not a lot of stats, but man, he can shoot. And I do know that I saw the draft, and people were really high on him coming out of Israel. I think the word on him was kind of what Luka was to Slovenia, Denny is to Israel. A very celebrated guy coming out of Israel. Seems to be a polished shooter, so exciting times for the Wizards. I hope he's able to, do some things with Bradley Beal and that group. But yeah, really excited to see more of Denny. All right, our number 3 guy, and I knew all these kid reporters would come in handy one day to serve as kind of our little buffer. Number 3 guy to keep an eye on is Sadiq Bay. So Sadiq Bay, he's a small forward for the Pistons, number 19 overall pick. He's averaging 10.5 points, about 4 boards a game. Comes off the bench a lot, but I remember in the draft process that Jay Billis was super high on Sadiq Bay, and I didn't follow college basketball that much this past year, so I wasn't really sure what to think. But Sadiq Bay, Jay Billis said he was a shooter, and man, he is a shooter. He shoots 43% from 3, actually shooting better from 3 than from 2, because for the year, just from the field, he's shooting 37% so far through 10 games, which tells me, I don't know if he's missing bunnies or mid-rangers, but man, he is a sniper from deep. He's got 7 of those 10 games he scored in double figures, and had a double-double against the Bucks earlier this month in January. So for him, I've got 2 red ices. I'm not sure if one is, I guess, a variation or whatever, but there's 2 red ice cards of Sadiq Bay, and I got 1 base of him as well. So really exciting to see what Sadiq Bay, if he's able to keep this up for the Pistons, who aren't very good, but hopefully, he has a great year and continues to have a great year. All right, another guy that really kind of fell under the radar, or I don't want to say fell under the radar, but he was the number 4 overall pick, but man, I just don't think he got the buzz that the top 3 got, is Patrick Williams from Florida State, plays for the Bulls, power forward. Man, this guy's a player. This guy is a big man that can shoot. He started 11 games for them, averaging over 10 points. Not that many rebounds, 3.5 rebounds, but get some assists, get some steals, get a few blocks. But man, again, just like Sadiq Bay, he can shoot. For a big man, he doesn't shoot too many threes, but when he does, he makes them, shooting 46% from beyond the arc. Really, I'm always a big fan of kind of like big men that can shoot. His numbers are very similar to James Wiseman's numbers in terms of being a big man with some range. Wiseman, I think, has more rebounds, but Patrick Williams, man, what a I don't want to say a surprise. He was the number 4 overall pick, but a guy that I think should start getting some more attention. So Patrick Williams for the Bulls, keep an eye on him. I think he's going to have a nice rookie year. And our number 1 guy that's outside of our top 3 that I think that you guys should keep an eye on is Mr. Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings. He's a point guard for the Kings. We've got a red ice and a base of Tyrese Halliburton. Played at Iowa State. He was the number 12 overall pick, and he is averaging 12.6 points per game, about 3 rebounds, 5 or 6 assists, and a steal. He comes off the bench for the Kings, but he is shooting the lights out. 54% from the field, shooting 52% from 3-point range. And it is, good free throw shooter, 82% from the stripe. Man, Tyrese Halliburton, he is a shooter, and I love really solid shooters. One of my favorite players is a Klay Thompson, guys that can shoot and are efficient and don't really mess around. Tyrese Halliburton, wow, definitely a guy to watch. I would say, like, again, I'm no super expert, but probably the two guys that are at the top of the Rookie of the Year list are going to be Tyrese and LaMelo. So keep an eye out for Tyrese Halliburton cards, especially as we get closer to Optic and Prizm Basketball both being released. Like, definitely want to get my hands on some Tyrese Halliburton cards because he seems like a guy that is Rookie of the Year candidate and poised to have a really good career for the Kings, who might be turning things around. Him and De'Aaron Fox and some of those other young guys, they might be something out there in the West. So I don't know. Just want to say, thanks again for tuning in, guys. I do have this, which is one thing I bought a while back. 15 cards of Panini Prizm Draft Picks. I'm probably going to open it on another video, but it was really nice of my friends Maury and Amanda to give me this big old box for Christmas. And man, we pulled some really great cards in there. And 10, 12, 13 games into the season, now I'm starting to see like, oh, this rookie looks pretty good. This guy's got some promise. So it is exciting to follow the draft picks. So really excited to see how these guys end up doing. Guys, if you like this video, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe. Really would appreciate it. Which of these rookies, Tyrese Halliburton or Patrick Williams, or is it just LaMelo or maybe Tyrese Maxey, or Denny? Which of these guys do you think is poised to have the best rookie year? A lot of great options. I think this class, maybe didn't get as much credit or pub as the Zion John Morant class. Understandably so. There was not much of a college basketball season this past year, but man, this might be a pretty deep rookie class, which is always exciting to see. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think is going to be the best rookie? Would love to hear from you guys. Give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.